What is going on, guys? Slick B here, and we're back again with another episode of Real Talk. You guys really liked the video about bullying, so I figured I'd do this on a couple other topics. So first, I'm going to ask you guys, leave a comment down below and tell me what you'd like to hear me talk about next. Obviously, everything that I state here is all opinionated. I'm only 19, 20 soon. I've hardly gone through life. I'm not the wisest person in the world, but I do think that I've had some experiences that I think sharing my knowledge could help some of you guys who are still going through high school and stuff like that. So without further ado, quick shout out to myself playing Battlefield. Not a spectacular game by any means. I was just trying to snipe and do some rush. I've been really addicted, but the title of this video is about motivation. We're going to talk about motivation. I think this is a very interesting topic because I was very unmotivated in school. I went through high school and I didn't do homework. I hated high school. I never tried. It was just I did enough to get me through. And everybody obviously in my family hated that. They thought it was just because I was lazy. I was a lazy person and I didn't care about school. And I mean, it was true. I was lazy when it came to school and I didn't care about school. That's not me telling you guys you should not care about school. School is very important, especially if you have goals that you want to reach in life. Like you want to be a doctor, you have to do well in school. For me, I just couldn't get over the fact of I have such strong opinions and I'm very stubborn when it comes to like learning and things like that. I hate how our school system, especially in America, works. I have to have somebody give me a test and like they just sit there and lecture and I have to listen to that, and apparently that's how I'm supposed to learn. I don't learn that way. I learn hands-on. I try it. I listen. Not listen, but like I do the things. And obviously it's hard. It's really hard to explain that. But I'm a very hands-on learner. I don't learn the periodic table by saying, okay, you look at this periodic table, that's your homework, you're gonna have a test on that. I'm like, I don't give a fuck about this. I'm not gonna read this. I don't care. It has no substance. It doesn't mean anything to me, especially with me knowing what I wanted to do in life. Like, it didn't mean shit to me. I made up what I wanted to be. I said I wanted to be a history teacher because I felt like I was forced to pick what I wanted to be. And I think the biggest advice from this is you're not forced to do anything in life. You need to find something that you like to do. It falls in with passion, but that's for a different video. So, motivation. When you find something you like, I feel like it's a lot easier to be motivated. I didn't like school. I know people who didn't like school, but they could do the work and stuff because they had bigger goals. And that's part of it. You need to have your goals. But as far as motivation goes, right, I was in pretty good shape until about 10th grade, 10th or 11th grade. I played lacrosse. I started in 7th grade. I played lacrosse, so I played year-round. I played on a summer team. I played in school. And for fall, we had fall practices. We had some tournaments, and I'd always be at the field playing. Now, that being said, I hate to run. I still hate running. But when it's in a sport, I can do it. And trust me, this ties into motivation a bit. So I was in good shape. And then around 10th, 11th grade, I started becoming lazy. We lost our head coach for lacrosse, who was a real hard ass. I didn't like him at the time. I still don't like him as a person, but he was a coach, like he made us run every day. We did sprints for, like 30 minutes. He tried to kill us every day. So we lost that. We lost that coach. We had a way more lenient coach. We never had to run with him. And I started gaining weight. I wasn't motivated at the time to lose weight or stay in shape because I was comfortable. I was so comfortable. I didn't care about school, right? I played lacrosse and I knew that I was a good player. I mean, I knew I was going to play. I was going to get my time in. I wasn't too worried about that. And I had a beautiful girlfriend. She is, to this day, she's still beautiful. We went out for like 3.5 years. And just recently broke up. If you guys know about that, that's not about this video either. I was comfortable. I started gaining weight. Now, I went from being around 175 to 198 by the end of my first year of college, right? And I was still with this girl the whole time. I wasn't motivated to lose weight because I was comfortable in my setting. So this is part of your motivation. You can't be comfortable when you want to be motivated. Like, if you want something done, you need to get it done. And you can't do that when you're comfortable with whatever it is you want done. You know what I mean? If you want abs, but you're comfortable not having abs, you're not going to get them. And that's just how it works. And that works for anything. You know, if you want, let's just say you want to be a YouTuber, but you're comfortable not being a YouTuber, you're not going to be a YouTuber. If you want to make daily videos, but you're comfortable not making daily videos, you're not going to make daily videos. That's the mindset, right? So you need a chip on your shoulder to really push your motivation. And that's what I've found, at least. There's other ways to motivate yourself, but I'm talking about really finding it within yourself. Me and this girl broke up when I went back to visit in October. I went back mainly to visit her. And this did break my heart. I'm not going to lie to you guys. Earlier this year, I went back to visit after being in Florida for a little while. Broke my fucking heart. I was still, in October, around 195. I lost some weight, but nothing crazy from being down here. And she broke up with me. I was miserable. I was a miserable mess. But it was a chip on my shoulder. I had something to prove. You know, part of the reason she broke up with me is, yeah, I let myself go. And there's other reasons too, obviously. But I was really ashamed of that. You know, I let myself go. I couldn't be the person that she wanted, right? Now, I'm obviously over this stuff today. I'm fine now. But this was my motivation block. This was the thing that got me motivated. This was the trigger. So I was like, fuck it, you know. I'm going to go back to Florida, and I'm going to go to the gym every single day. You know, I'm going to be the best version of myself every single day. I'm going to be better every day. There's no way this is ever going to happen to me again. You know, regardless of if I see her again or something like that, it doesn't matter. I'm going to be better for myself, and I'm never going to let this happen to me again. I'm not going to feel this pain because I can't take care of myself. So I came back and I was motivated to go to the gym. I would go every single day. I would go at 3 a.m. just to get it done. You know, I'd record and make videos and stuff all night, and I'd be tired, and I said fuck it, and I'd go to the gym. And that's not me trying to like brag or anything. It's just I was motivated, and I still am. I still go to the gym. I go 4 times a week now. I've slowed down a bit because I'm actually focusing on training now. It's not that I don't need the motivation part anymore. I'm actually focusing on training my body and making myself better. And you need rest days. But in the beginning, I didn't even care about rest days. It was just I needed to go. I needed to go to get something out of me. So that's my best advice to you guys. If you want to be motivated about something, take it anything. You want to do YouTube? You need a chip on your shoulder. You need a reason to do it. Now, I don't know. Another big reason or thing that got me motivated was for YouTube. When I said I was going to move down here, a lot of people said, oh, well, that's awesome, you're moving down here. It was either, oh, it's awesome, you're moving down there, or what, you're doing YouTube? You can make money from that? Okay. You know what I mean? Like, doubting me. When people doubt me, fuck that. I can't take that lightly. So, you know, it's not to prove people wrong, but you use it that way. And that's my best opinion. Like, my best, you know, advice is you don't do it for somebody else. You know, I don't do it. I don't want to get stronger for anybody else. I want it for myself. But in your mind, if you say, oh, I need to do it to make this better, you know, I need to prove everybody wrong, even though it's not about that. And that's the best thing I can see, you know. A lot of people have messaged me like, Slick, I want to get into YouTube, but I don't want to do daily videos. And like, then you don't want to get into YouTube. You're not motivated. You need to find it within yourself to do it, you know. And it's hard to do it without progress. When you don't see progress, it's super hard. It's where you have to reward yourself sometimes, you know? And that's another thing with motivation. You need to reward yourself. I was on a strict diet when I came down here. I didn't give myself gluten for a while. And that was a big issue. You know, I like gluten. I like bread. I didn't do that. I didn't give myself that. But I would reward myself with a cheat day, you know? Because you have to reward yourself. And I started seeing progress too, and that's let alone enough. You know, I look in the mirror when I'm I'm sorry. I just had a serious conversation. I start hearing my PS4 turn on. Oops, I kicked it. It's under my desk. But yeah, I look at myself in the mirror every day and I feel confident. So that's what you guys got to do. If you're having trouble with something and you want to be motivated, give yourself a higher purpose, give yourself a goal, give yourself a reason why to do it. If you want to do better in school, think about it like, well, what is doing better in school? Your parents are going to be happy. Okay, that's good, which is a good enough thing. Like, oh, well, my mom won't be on my back if I do well in school. But there's got to be a bigger reason. You can't just try to do good in school because you don't want your mom to yell at you. You got to want to do good in school because you want to get a degree and you want to be a doctor and you want to make tons of money one day or something like that. Do a big goal. Or make competitions. Making competitions is another big thing. But I feel like I'm a little bit rambling. Obviously, I'm not a life coach. Just talking about some things that help me get motivated. YouTube is one. I started seeing progress in YouTube, and I switched up my things, and I stayed motivated, fortunately, throughout the downside of my YouTube. When I switched to vlogging on this channel and stuff like that, it was a lull. It was a really downward slope for my YouTube channel. But I stayed motivated because I saw people around me, like the guys in my house. They're all doing well on YouTube, and they're doing YouTube, and it's easy to be like, I want that, so I'm gonna get that. So I guess besides all the rambling, I guess that's my advice. Put in your 2 cents in the comments. What helps you guys get motivated? Obviously, give me a topic to talk about next time. Passion is something I want to talk about as well, because I feel like I have firsthand dealings with passion. I'm very passionate about what I do right now, and I think I have I give a little bit of advice on it. Advice. If you guys like Battlefield 4 and you want to see some normal gameplay of it, throw this video a like. I don't know how that's gonna help me, but fucking do it, I guess. I don't know. I'll see you guys in the next one. Thanks for watching. Peace. And hopefully a lot of you guys have it. But I know somebody brought it up in stream. That's why I'm thinking about talking and doing a video on it today. They asked me if I got bullied when I was a kid, and yes, I did. Starting at around 6th grade, I started getting bullied.